begin the operation.
Our first goal would be the treasure room, yes?
I'm sensing something treasure-like over that way, towards 705.
That's where you were taken when they captured you, right?
Just thinking about it pisses me off. That piece of shit was so full of herself.
So, Alice is there now, huh?
You know, it does sort of look like a castle.
Castle ruled by a monarch. I admit, it's rather fitting.
So, we're heading to the castle? Yeah, that sounds good. This jail is crawling with shadows there. Watch your backs out there. Okay, I'll watch your backs out there. Sophie's inaugural heist is a phantom thief. This'll be great.
We don't know the opposition we'll face. Be sure to switch out team members when necessary.
Good point. We're at your beck and call, Joker.
Let's go.
Be careful. They've got serious numbers.
Don't you remember what to do at times like this? Watch for an opening, then jump it from behind. Be careful not to get spotted.
Show me your true self.
Everyone jump in and take
This is it. Switch out.
Oh, we did it! That ambush was a real success!
Indeed. It's been quite some time since we fought last, but my body is still ready for more.
They'll go a lot smoother whenever we ambush them like that, too. On the other hand, if we're spotted, they'll get the upper hand against us. Keep sharp out there. I guess now we just push forward and see what we see? Navigator at the ready.
Take that!
Ah.
Yo!
Ooh, what's that? Ready when you are.
Take this!
Say the word. Looks like the enemy's panicking. I'm sure we can make it. I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish this. Like a walk in the park. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Out of the way! Someone here?
Here in our way.
Persona!
Let's move them aside.
Captain King!
All right, let's go. We've got him now. Just keep it up.
It's no war event every day.
Hang on there. Searchlights confirmed. Getting spotted by one of those will mean big trouble. Surrounded in no time. Shadows are patrolling too. No surprise. Security is tight here.
Frontal assault sounds like it might be out of the picture. Let's see if we have anything else here.
Huh? That looks suspicious.
Hey, look! Maybe we can get in there.
Great. If we run along there, getting in the castle should be a cinch.
But there are more searchlights. How will we get past?
They're smaller than the other ones. Why don't we just try sneaking past? Holy shit!
We can't go any further. They're firing on anything within range. Oracle, can you find a way to shut them down?
Just a sec. Analyzing. Yes, got it. The searchlight's power source is south of here.
South. Yeah, which way is that?
In reality, it'd be somewhere around Maruku City. Must be some sort of facility providing power over there.
All right, off to Maruku City. Let's move out.
Here we go!
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The jail looks like Shibuya, but the layout isn't exactly the same. I'm worried we'll get ourselves lost.
Yeah, you should keep tabs on your locationer. That'll probably happen.
Huh? The heck is that?
Maruku City's straight ahead from here. I'll highlight it on your map.
Wait, sentry!
Ah, great. Once that thing sees us, shadows are just gonna start pouring in.
We should avoid all head-on conflict when possible. Life only gets harder when they're on high alert, and if we're spotted too many times, we'll have no choice but to come back later.
There's a sentry here as well.
Guess we just have to take that one out.
Looks like it hasn't noticed us yet, though. Joker, think you could pull off an ambush from over there? Nice move, Joker! Well done. Taking down enemies doesn't get any easier than an ambush.
Check out that shadow. You can totally wreck it.
You have the upper hand. Aim for completion. Almost inside. Only a few enemies left.
That was a quick one.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Oh, a treasure chest!
what magical wonders lie within.
Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Shit, yeah! Let's stop those guys and loot that thing.
Wait, that treasure chest has a security system. If the security level here gets too high, the chest is shielded until things quiet back down again.
If enemies spot us too many times, no treasure for us. But it's a shadow. Stay focused.
This ought to be good.
This will be a piece of cake.
You're on their last leg. Don't let up.
That all you got?
Let's move on.
All clear. Nothing to worry about here, I think. Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
Guess that's that.
Waves of shadows incoming. They're weak to
Ravage that!
electricity and fire. Demonstrate your weakness. Try a baton pass.
Persona! You're mine!
Oh, nice, Joker! You didn't weakness. Good job, Joker. The enemy's burning up. Spear with wind or nuclear attack.
Right here! Fire! Fire!
That takes care of that. Let's get going.
Stop! Maruku City's right here.
And on the other side of that?
I don't see a way to open the gate either. Looks like we need an alternative.
Such as? I don't think we'll be able to climb that.
Look over there. What if we tried going up that way? At the very least, we might spot a way around this from up there.
Good idea. Let's hop on up.
Shadow here. What's the plan?
Here.
All right.
What's with this place's layout? Just reading the map makes my head hurt.
What's that?
Be careful, okay?
No worries. We can handle it. Persona! Take this!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
All right. We took out most of them. Don't let up, guys. This is it.
Someone looks happy. Was that not a challenge?
We should apply the same effort in the next battle.
I see a treasure chest. But there's something good inside.
What's in it? Score! Now let's get some. Ugh, this is tight. Think we can really make it? Oh, look at that god-tier balance.
Whoa! What a view, huh?
Hey, what's that birdcage looking thing there?
Ooh, there's something shiny in it.
Could it be a treasure? No, I'm not getting treasure vibes from it. It looks the same, but it's actually totally different.
I'm picking up a really strong reading from it. It's connected to the searchlights, too. If we take it, I think we'll cut the power to the searchlights.
It seems that is our next step. Let us advance towards the tower.
But how do we get up that thing?
I don't think I see anything resembling an entrance.
Sure, we can all fly here.
Suggestion. Why not approach from below? How so? Below us is an underground waterway. Remember?
Oh, right! Nice call!
That sounds like the best idea to me, too. Let's do it. We should make haste.
This should prove useful.
Ooh, found a shadow! Don't get caught off guard!
What?
Ready for an ass kicking? Jack-o'-lantern! On set! Grab it, Seth!
Go, go!
I'm going too!
Go! Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful.
Switch out!
Alright! The engine's in sight! We can do it!
Let's go!
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Might want to change up your approach.
Come out!
This one's powerful and has tight won't work. What if we drop it on the Keep it going! Like it's follow-up, Everyone stay focused!
All right! We'll crush you!
Didn't expect that level 18 from you.
Yeah!
Ted, finish him off!
See ya!
Go put down a strong enemy! I want to see more of that! Another job well done.
Okay, let's keep going.
It's a shadow. Careful now.
Take this! Persona! Let's go, Captain!
I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish it!
That's all she wrote! Didn't even...
One moment. Something is nearby.
Something? What kind of something?
It is a space connected to somewhere.
Hmm? Hey, Sophie, you're right! It's like the space here is being warped and connected to the crossing?
As in the crossing where we first entered the jail? So if we use this, we'll go back to the entrance?
Sounds like moving between the jail and the real world will make our resupply efforts at least a bit easier.
That's it. I'm calling this a checkpoint. Go ahead and give it a spin so the location data registers. Stamina's low. Sure it's okay to keep... Go.
Get him!
This axe is super easy to swing. I guess all that firewood chopping really paid off. Now's our chance to ambush them. Show yourself!
What?
Are we right here? What?
Very well. Let's finish this quickly.
Weaker than us. It's immune to fire. Don't get careless.
I'll burn you up!
Almost there. Let's go.
Ha, come on! As if we'd lose.
Chugging along. What do you think? Can we pull it off? Yeah! Let's steamroll these boats. You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay? I'm freezing. It's tough, but it's weak to fire. We can handle this. You're running out of steam now. Time to pull out all the stuff. Freezing. Now Peter had to fall back. We need more treatment. Whoa, this thing smells so solid. Leave it to me. Summoning. And up to the solution. Warning. It's gonna be rough. That might come in handy. Something's strong for battle. Can anybody heal her?
Bighorn! You're mine!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Whoa, that was sweet! Yeah, here I go!
Hey, watch your health! You're getting wrecked out there!
Out of the way! Persona! There!
Powerful shadow defeated! Nice teamwork!
All right, a new skill!
And done!
All right. Your go!
Okay! Got it!
Shadow sighted. What should we do?
We have the advantage.
Get out!
I say we take them.
Okay, let's finish there.
We're gonna run right through him!
Take this! Plenty left! Just a little more!
Way to go, guys!
Good. On to the next.
My stamina's all gone!
Looks like we're safe here. Here we go again. Good thing we've got Joker on us.
It looks like this tunnel eventually leads right under Maruku City.
Tunnel? Looks more like a sewer to me. And there's no easy way to get to the other side.
Well, looks like we're swimming.
No, no, no. I am not swimming in that. Ugh, not happening.
I would prefer not to as well. Can't we search for another way? Hey, check out the grate. What do you think? Could we use that to get around?
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Yeah, it's too cramped in here. I'm running into Panther's boots.
Run into anything else back there, and I'll show you how much damage these boots can really do.
Ah, no, please don't.
Hey, we came out right where we wanted. I knew that was the right move. We should be able to traverse this using the pipes. Neat. Very thiefy.
We are the Phantom Thieves, you know. You'll get it soon enough.
Huh? Heck is that?
Yay, it's treasure chest! Pop that whoa!
We can definitely use this.
I'm not seeing any shadows at the moment.
I'll bet that leads to the surface.
Who the hell are you?
Ah! Busted! Can't have these guys raise a fuss about us. Get rid of them, quick! Oh, stop charging ahead! Don't have to stand stick!
Damn it!
Take this! Finish that mob! Easy victory ahead! Take
I said. I suppose that'll do.
Keep this in ice! Freeze them solid!
Prepare
Bingo!
yourself!
That skill just now? Perfection!
Will not miss.
Ice won't work on this one. You'll have to use something else.
I can do much with this, I'm sure.
All good? Then out of the tunnel we go. Hey, we're just on the other side of the wall. Well done, thieves. Okay, let's hit him hard.
I shall expose you. Now's our chance. Let us strike! On to the next.
That was almost too easy.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we? Treasure chest. Come, let's open it. It's glimmering. Oh, what a glorious find.
The enemy hasn't noticed us. Now's our chance.
This ought to be easy.
Push on through! Yes! This is it! Only a few remain. Finish them off!
Hey, what's going on here?
Are these jail cells?
Look at all those prisoners!
Are these the people whose desires were taken?
I see some familiar faces. There's no doubt these are the same victims.
So we've discovered where they're being held.
We have to rescue them!
No. Considering their behavior, it wouldn't help letting them out now.
If they've lost their minds from having their desires stolen, we'll need them returned first.
Shit! How could someone do this to people?
Where'd you come from?
Oh, we're busted! Let's get him, Joker!
Oh, stop charging ahead! Don't have the stamina for that!
Destroy them!
Rock? Never seen an opportunity! Don't overdo it!
Yeah, here I go!
Almost won! Let's finish this! They're pitiful! Give them a shot! Nice damage, Star! Back it up!
Out of the way!
Great!
Here I go! Batter up! Yeah, you like that?
Well done, Skull! Fantastic display!
Great. Now the tower itself is all that's left. Lift those knees up. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh yeah, made it!
Alright. Let's check out that light.
So that was the searchlight's power source?
Is that a dress? It is rather cute.
I've seen this before. It's a dress in Alice's lineup. I recognize it from a fashion magazine.
Wait, that dress made the searchlights move? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, we're in the cognitive world. Maybe it holds some sort of power here?
It doesn't seem to be, but I don't think that description's too far off. Maybe it's more of a representation of a monarch's power. One could say that Alice's brand is, in essence, what allowed her to become what she is today. Proof of her dominance here. And this core must be the power source for the jail's equipment. Well, now that we have it, the searchlights should be off, right?
Looks like 2 of them are still up and running. They've got their own cores powering them. The first one is east of here. Real-world location-wise, I'd say around Miyamai Park.
What a pain in the ass. Well, let's get it over with.
I wonder if the other cores are in jail cell-covered towers like this one.
Some form of shorthand reference would be more convenient. How does incarceration zone sound?
What? Dude, why the hell would we call it that?
These places are for protecting the jail's power sources, so... How about prison keeps?
Whatever she wants.
What?
Okay, let's go.
Careful, there's a shadow lurking around. If we act fast, we can ambush them. Sound good?
Taking them by surprise!
Don't let your guard down.
What's that?
Nothing there.
You're getting close. Hey, busting this guy?
So breeze right past us. We got this! Come on, everyone!
You've awakened to a new power.
Wait, it's over? That's a lie.
I know this.
The RNG gods smile upon us. This is where Miyamai Park is in the real world.
Is that our current destination?
Well, that didn't take long.
This one doesn't appear any easier to breach, though.
Looks like we're taking the long way around. Security's gonna be tight. Let's stay sharp.
Brilliant. The first move is ours.
Come on!
This is our chance. Wipe them out.
We're gonna run right through him! So she wrote.
Not much of a challenge.
Who's there?
Uh-oh, busted. Take them out before they call for backup.
Hey, check out the skateboard! You're like shredding some shadows!
It's possible. They even throw down the whole gang of shadows if you did it right.
Damn it! You're... Out of the way! Here I go!
Electricity won't work on it. We need to come up with something else.
Please allow me.
Take this!
Don't see an explosive hit. Help them into oblivion. Just fight. We have few enemies left.
All right.
Joker, your defense is reduced.
Let's go.
Hit and escape quick. Keep that in mind. You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay?
No shadows as far as I know. Keep it moving.
This gate's closed too. Maybe there's another way in somewhere over there?
I can't see an entrance.
Maybe we should gain some elevation.
That spot seems rather odd.
Maybe we'll find something useful there. Come on, let's check it out.
What's that?
Oh, a treasure chest!
Focus.
Something's there. Let's check it out. Give it a 5 out of 10.
Nice work. Now to infiltrate the key.
Shadow here. What's the plan?
Let's go.
This is your chance. Full power, everyone. Super weak to win.
Let us end this.
This is it! I can see it. Yo, I found a treasure chest!
Hey, Joker, what did you find? The RNG gods smile upon us.
Focus.
locked door. We made it so far.
Hold up. I think I might be able to hack this.
For real?
Let's check out the terminal. At the very least, I can give it a shot. Great. I should be able to work with this.
Okay, Oracle. We'll leave the door to you.
Time to get cracking. And go.
Where did all the shadows come from? Grab it, Seth!
Joker, watch out!
Let's go.
You're weak to ice. This lights up.
You're mine.
Get going, Joker. That's a clean hit. Get going, Joker.
We just connect to rectangles just like hands connect.
Let's go.
This looks like fun. Let's take it for a spin.
Please allow me some guts.
Skull your defenses down. Weak to win. Go away. I can't handle. Showtime. Look alive. Try something else.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just
Take this.
All according to plan.
Well done.
Defense overdue.
All right.
Oh no! Oracle! Report!
Almost there.
Just a little bit longer. Take attack! Incoming! Brace yourself! Next, huh? Don't let your guard down. Voila! Thanks for the backup, everyone! Yes! I did it! That really freaked me out for a bit there. Thanks for having my back.
It seems any hacking attempts here are met with reinforcements.
Let's make sure Oracle's as prepared as possible from here on out.
Dang! I'm all burnt out. Might not be able to push through.
Wait! Incoming shadows!
How'd you get in here? Where are the guards? In Her Majesty's name, you shall go no further.
Watch out! That one's extra tough! Gotta have an opening somewhere. Watch its movements!
Such beauty. Go down. Fall.
Perfect form, Fox!
Subdue. Sure.
Fox, this is your chance! It's showtime! Your stamina's getting low! Watch closely how you fight!
Showtime. Blackhorn. Here.
Mind blowing as always, Joker!
That ass, Joker!
Ravage that.
That one is a strong one! Exploit its weakness to curse!
Thanks. Out of the way! Move!
suppose that'll do.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself! Looks pretty beat up!
Persona!
That one to me.
Buck had to withdraw! Someone fix him up!
It's this!
Fair warning! This one's gonna be rough!
Out of the way! Move!
Oh, damn it, Skull! Back it up!
Hey, I have it covered.
Sorry, I'm out.
Don't need a hasty retreat! Maybe he needs help! Watch out! Her stamina's almost gone!
Persona!
Bingo! That skill just now? Perfection! You pulled that off quite well! Powerful shadow technique! Nice teamwork! Ooh, you guys rule! Now it's just a climb to the top! Full steam ahead!
This core is Alice on a book? She made the cover of Un-Un? That's a really famous magazine.
A widely recognized symbol of power. Mona's theory is being proven with each turn.
She would have been famous even if she hadn't started doing all this.
Panther.
Then what reason did she have? Does she even have one at all?
Whatever the case, the next core is the last one. It's just a bit west of here, over by Bunkamachi.
Bunkamachi? That's quite the cultural hotspot.
Returning to Shibuya Crossing and using Central Street would probably be the quickest.
Your stamina's low. Sure it's okay to keep going? Ooh, what's that?
Remember how we used to go tearing through palaces together? Good times.
Once you get past Central Street, you'll be at Bunkamachi.
Bunkamachi is home to a large ballet hall as well.
Ballet? Oh, I got it. Where wealthy people have others park their own vehicles for them.
That would be valet.
What's that?
Ah, this looks like something for me to get my paws on. Time to start hacking. You guys ready? All right, hacking in. Make sure you back me up.
Best of luck, Oracle. We'll have your back from here.
Bad guys would say. Weak to win! Blow it away! That's how it's up. They're gonna hit even harder now. Careful! Electricity's useless here! Oh, watch your stamina, okay? weak to wind! Blow it away! Hey, now we're getting somewhere! Just keep holding them off! Wade, your defense is lower! Be careful! Let's go! Keep an eye on your health! Careful! Electricity's useless here! Ladies and gentlemen, your hack is now complete! Been a pleasure!
Okay,
This should expand our tactical options.
focus.
Hacking complete! Moving on.
Shadow.
Now's our chance to
Show me your
ambush them!
true self.
This is our chance! Wipe them out!
All right, we got most of them. Don't let up, guys. What's that?
Huh? Oh, what's that for?
Let there be light!
No result. Could it be broken?
Oh, it's feeding power somewhere.
Why don't we just leave it for now? I got other shit to do. Huh, I can see it. Focus. Huh? The heck is that? Feeling pretty tapped here. Think I might overdid it. Let's go.
This seems like it'll be useful.
What's that? I can see it.
I sense a shadow
What's
lurking
that?
out. Proceed with extreme caution.
Hey, ain't this another one of them terminals Oracle's been hacking?
This one's screen is blank, though. Could it be turned off?
We powered something earlier. Was it not this terminal?
No, that went here. It's just not enough juice. Based on the power consumption, I'd say this thing uses 3 separate sources.
3 power sources? The electric bill for this terminal alone must be horrifying.
There have to be more of those generators somewhere nearby. Let's go back to Central Street and look.
I can see it. All right, focus. Let's go.
Power source sighted.
That's the second generator so far.
Just one more to go, right? Let's keep it up.
All right. I can see it. Focus. What's that?
That one looks painful. What do we do?
I can see it. Focus.
There's a generator. We've activated 3 generators. Is that sufficient, Oracle?
Yep, we have the power. Let's get back to that terminal.
What's that?
Shadow Sword. This one's ours.
There's a checkpoint here. We could always head back right now.
Focus.
The terminal really is on now. Thank goodness.
Finally, we can get going.
Not just yet. Oracle still has to hack into it.
Well, it's hacking time. Ready to watch my back? All right, hacking in. Make sure you back me up.
Let's go. Rabbit style. Let's go.
Burning. Winter nuke doing.
Ball.
Weak to ice. This lights up. Not very strong. There are nukes of electricity. Nothing I can't handle. Big attack incoming. Brace yourself.
That one to me.
Voila! Thanks for the backup, everyone!
Now it can be even more helpful.
Mission complete. We've nearly reached Bunkamachi.
Shadow's here. Be careful, everyone. I think this may go
Wide open. Okay. Put it on through.
Rover, you go on stamina. Be careful.
Let's dance. Too slow.
Hey, Noir. Didn't you say you used to do ballet? I mean, ballet?
Yes, I was in a few recitals. I still use ballet service staff. How incredible. I would appreciate witnessing your ballet skills in action.
You do know the ballet is much more impressive. Okay.
A new skill? Well done, Joker. That was a good one.
Wide open.
We're gonna run right through them.
Do this! Two more to go. Show them what we can do.
That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap.
Good stuff, guys. Keep it coming. Dang, I'm all burnt out. Might not be able to push through.
A treasure chest. Let's see what it is. What is it? what it's all about!
So this is the final prison keep.
The walls are just as high as the others.
I suspect the gate is closed just as with the others. How will we breach the keep?
Perhaps we can leap over there from another rooftop? Let's try gaining some elevation.
Ready anytime. Just say the word.
He let up! Finish him off!
Like a walk in the park. Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
Hang on a sec. Stop.
Damn it!
All right, let's be careful.
Just a minute.
Okay, let's hit him hard. Wide open. Woohoo! Time for a royal beatdown. Great. You could. Out up,
Everyone stay focused. We're running out of steam now. Time to pull out all the stuff.
There you go.
Roll, stop charging ahead. You don't have the stamina for that.
Charge!
Sure.
This is your chance. It's showtime.
Showtime! Bighorn! Here!
Joker! That was amazing, Joker! Even for you!
Great job, Lar.
And another! I know that one
Powerful Shadow defeated. Nice teamwork.
Guess that's that.
Let's keep chugging along.
This one it's dangerous. Be careful now. I'll give it my all! Okay, time to go to work.
Go, go, go! It's powerful. It's strong against Psycho. Nora had to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid.
I'll do it.
Persona! Are set!
Hey, watch your health. We're getting wrecked out there. Sona's retreated. Some Joker fell back. We gotta patch him up quick.
Let's hightail it out of here.
I see a shadow. gotta be easy.
Yeah! Let's steamroll these
Out of the way! Eat this!
Keep it up!
I'd like at least a little more challenge.
Okay, let's...
This appears to be the main entrance.
Locked. No surprise there.
Nope. I guess we'll have to drop in from above, huh? Is your stamina okay? Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
What is that?
Here I go!
Check the view!
What are we gonna do?
Back down that! Laura had to retreat! Make sure she gets first aid!
Run for your lives!
It's no use. It won't open. We'll have to come back when they're not on high alert.
What's that?
This offers a pretty good view of the area.
Now, find a point of entry.
Hey, there! That string of flags leads all the way to the keep. Think we could slide down it to get over there?
Doesn't look taut enough for us to use like that.
What if we gave the Ferris wheel a spin? Would that tighten it up?
You know, that could work. Let's head over there and check it out.
The enemy's on high alert. Try not to do anything careless. It's a shadow. Stay on your guard. If we act fast, we can ambush them.
I'll reveal
Sound
your
good?
true form.
Look! They're panicking!
Strike! Be gone!
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Let's go. All right.
It's this one, right?
Show me your true
Bottom.
self.
Got this for sure!
That was too easy.
Let's move on.
Let's teach these guys a lesson!
I'll get them.
Sure we can.
This is it.
It's tough, but it's weak to fire! You can handle this!
It's over.
Mona's running out of stamina. Laura has to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid.
Not here.
Joker fell back. You gotta patch him up quick. Skull made a hasty retreat. I think he needs help.
I feel like we're always going. I'm sorry. I can't keep up. We're close to a checkpoint. Maybe we should pay a visit.
Let's go.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh crap, we're busted!
Careful. That one's stronger than the others.
Hey, check out the party popper!
That's a good idea. With proper aim, we could do some major damage.
Ah, so that is how those function. Only here. You're not supposed to aim them at people.
Noir's barely hanging in there. Someone give her a hand. The enemy's no pushover. Noir has to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid.
Please allow me.
The enemy raised their attack power. You do not want to get hit right now. It's immune to electricity. Plus, it's real strong. Watch your back. As always, Stoker. This is your chance. It's showtime.
Showtime! Are set! Here!
Mind-blowing as always, Stoker.
Amazing, Joker! He's really something.
You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay?
It's over.
The enemy's no pushover. Target its weakness to wind.
Right here! McCoy! Silky! Pixie! Jack-o'-lantern! Bighorn!
The enemy raised their attack power. You do not want to get hit right now.
Please allow me.
It's over.
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
This is bad.
Joker felt that. You gotta patch him up quick.
It's all you!
Leave it to me.
This is my other self! Prepare
Boss
yourself!
got a clean hit.
I must say, that couldn't have gone better.
Boss's health has reached its limit. Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
This is it!
Bonus retreated. Can someone heal him?
Take this!
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Persona! Storma!
Bingo! That skill just... Powerful shadow eliminated! Way to go, Fox!
I burned too much stamina. I'm running on fumes. This must be the terminal for the Ferris wheel. Can you power it up, Oracle?
We don't have to go hunting for more generators, do we?
Nope. Looks like we're good here. It's already juiced up for us.
Perhaps the Ferris wheel's connected to the same generators.
Then everything turned out great for us. Can you get it working, Oracle?
All right! Ferris wheel! Activate!
Whoa. You did it!
Now we can enter the prison.
Now then. you doing here?
We've come to relieve you of your duties.
Take him down and the core is ours.
Go ahead.
Persona! Gotta catch him up quick. That's not gonna work. Might wanna change up your approach. Sorry, Core had to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid. I failed. Device won't do it. Stop it, smithereens. Way to follow up, Boss.
That was well played.
Take this!
Yes! Mission complete!
So the last core is a CD.
Oh, I recognize that album. Its songs are in a lot of commercials nowadays.
That's Alice's biggest album. The one that's been at the top of the charts for weeks now.
So, does that mean it's a scam? Did she only blow up because she changed so many hearts?
That should be the last of the jail's power sources.
Correct. The searchlights should be deactivated now.
Finally, we can enter Alice's castle. Shall we?
Yes. We need to stop her as soon as possible. Let's return to the crossing so we can head to the castle.
What's with the commotion out there? It better be good.
Well, the group we dumped underground have returned.
Those boys from the other day? Come to get back at me, huh? I can't seize their desires. They're useless to me. But really, couldn't you handle something so simple on your own?
Our deepest apologies.
You are all useless. Get it done or I'm getting rid of you. Well, anything to say?
We'll take care of it.
Great! I can't wait. You're a real surprise, Joker. Now I'm starting to want you all to myself.
What the?
Crap! Roadblock!
Just look at their numbers.
Damn it, what is this? We can't reach the castle!
Well, we just finished off the searchlights, too. Guess we did wreak some real havoc here. Looks like we've finally gotten Alice's full attention.
Oracle, any guidance for us?
This is a real toughie. I'm not seeing any alternate paths right now.
Staying here will only get us surrounded. Joker, what's your call?
There's no other choice. Let's get back to reality and figure out our next step there. It's grown quite late, hasn't it?
Oh man, what are we gonna do? The wall ain't going anywhere.
Wait. A more pressing issue's arisen. I'm quite famished.
Wow, what an issue! Come on, dude, get real! On second thought, I'm famished too.
Let's get something to eat. We can't have any good ideas on empty stomachs. Hungry? I'll find a restaurant for you.
No need, Sophia. Our target's already been decided. Sojiro's courier boss! I bet he'll hook all of you up too.
Do you mean it?
Take it easy on Boss, okay? He's already treated us plenty.
I don't even care.
What's that? A fight?
All those stupid bastards making me look like crap.
Oh, it's okay, sir. Hey, kids, get out of the way. Just some plastered suit.
Huh? What are these little shits doing now? Hey, you're a real looker. How's about you and I go back to my place?
Hey, cut it out!
Oh, you want to fight?
Please! Don't work him up any worse than he is already. What? He's the one who started it.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna teach you all some manners.
If you don't walk away.
All right, break it up. That's enough.
The hell is this?
How should I put it? I'm just a knight in shining armor.
What?
That's weird.
Knight in shining armor, my ass. I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Careful now. Ooh, you really ate it there. You okay?
You totally knocked him on his ass?
Oh, come on. You totally saw it. That was legitimate self-defense.
Hey! This is assault! You want me to call the police?
I am the police. Now scram.
What? A cop? Ah! I'm so sorry!
No, wait, take this guy with you! Wow, not a great subordinate. I guess this guy'll come to eventually. Well, folks, you all right now? Don't worry about it. My job's to protect civilians.
Don't get too chummy. This man is most likely with public security.
Ooh, good guess. Although, it may be more like common knowledge, considering the number of tails on you. For example, you noticed the one over there yet?
Dumbass, what are you doing?
Sorry, my bad. Could you bring this drunk in for me?
What? The hell is with this guy?
Suspicion levels off the charts. What does someone from public security want with us?
Oh, no need for that. Look, I actually do have a reason to be here. I need to speak with you. Let's say we grab some coffee over there. Their curry's pretty killer, too.
Enjoy.
Sorry about that. We just despised the police is all.
It's kind of weird when you say it with a smile like that.
So? Why'd you rescue us?
We'd appreciate it if you'd get to the point.
Fine, fine. I'll skip the runaround and just tell you. I'm Zenkichi Hasegawa, an investigator on loan to Tokyo's public security branch. I'm officially an inspector. It's not a rank to sneeze at.
Inspectors are not to be sneezed at. Okay, I've got it.
Who said that? Whatever. I need to ask you something. Did you hear at all about that mess on the chat show the other day? With Alice Hiragi? Yeah, of course you did. It was a huge disaster. Well, there's already been a full investigation into the incident. There was no indication the MC was planning to propose. Everyone questioned said he didn't even know who Alice was before this week. Not only that, he'd already been engaged to his co-host for however long. There isn't a whiff of motive to be found. So, the police have concluded, doesn't this sound like the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Wait, you're saying...
A whole lot of similar cases last year, no? Sudden personality shifts, abnormal behavior, psychotic breakdowns. If that MC went bonkers from a change of heart, you're gonna be suspect number one. The leader of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. We don't know if it's drugs or hypnosis or what, but they want to charge you with criminal mischief. It's only a matter of time before you're arrested.
But why?
This is outrageous. What proof do you have?
Sure, it's outrageous, but we don't actually have any proof yet. That's why I'm here. So, level with me. Are you?
Huh?
Are you the one doing this?
Hell no, dude!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, just a second. Hello, Commissioner. Yes, I'm with the Phantom Thieves leader. I just asked for a confession, but he says he's innocent. Yes, that's right. Huh? Kidding? No, this is all real. That's enough nonsense? Oh, okay. I'm on my way to the office. Well, as you saw, I reported what you said to my boss. But if you ask me, I don't think she's convinced.
Did he really call his boss?
Holy shit! What is with this guy?
What are you trying to prove here?
No matter how hard you claim to be innocent, there are people out there chomping at the bit to arrest you. If that ever happens, you're done for. And I'll be up the river too, because then this case will never get solved. So I wanted to make you an offer. Or maybe more like a deal.
A deal with you?
I want to solve this case. To do that, I need the intel you've gathered. At the moment, I don't have anything that even resembles a lead. I'm totally at a loss. You, though, you just don't want to get arrested. I can do what needs to be done, so that won't happen. Bureau men are a trustworthy lot in the force. There won't be any problems. Sound like a fair deal to you? That makes two of us, huh?
We don't have any reason why we should trust you.
You know how they say the wise cat hides its claws? Let's just say that applies to me, too.
I've literally never heard that.
What do you think? You don't have to do anything until you decide whether you trust him or not.
That sure is a noisy cat.
Meow! Meow! Meow!
Well, I don't need an answer right away. Get back to me once you think it over. I hope you'll see things my way, Phantom Thieves. All right, boss. Be back soon for some curry.
Sorry, the curry's 86th. For you.
Oh, now that hurts.
What is with that guy? Ugh, he is absolutely ridiculous.
He appears to have a great many bats in his belfry.
Zenkichi Hasegawa? What a cool name for such a dweeb.
But if he was telling the truth just now, they're gonna arrest him?
Ah, what a bullshit deal! I say it's more of a threat.
Without a doubt, it still beats having him arrested. Walking into a trap isn't smart, but the intel might still pay off for us. Right. Now that we know the police are on the move, we've already benefited from that guy. But now, the big question. How much can we trust him? I'm right there with you. It'd just be too risky.
So, fess up. What'd you do this time?
Nothing. No worries, Sojiro.
This is about that Alice girl, right? You're suspected of causing that whole mess on TV somehow. Is that it?
But it's totally bull. We know Alice is the one doing it.
We're sorry, boss. We really didn't want to bother you again.
Well, you didn't do it, right? So keep your chin up. If it's totally bull, then it's up to you to prove it.
Boss! Chief really nailed it there.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Aw. Thank you, Sojiro.
First things first, we take care of Alice. We can respond to the detective later. If Alice publicly admits to what she's been doing, it should clear our name anyway.
Oh, right. Then we wouldn't even need to make a deal with him.
Nevertheless, we've yet to find a way to get closer to Alice's castle.
That wall really is our biggest problem. In trouble? I can help.
We're trying to figure out a way past that damn wall.
I'm sorry. I don't have a solution to that. How about hacking it, Futaba?
I could probably probably do something if it's linked directly to a terminal, but...
A terminal? There is a control panel on the other side of the wall.
What? Really?
It was saved in my memory when we first confronted it. Therefore, really.
Damn, I can't believe you remember that. What an eye, huh, guys?
It's AI.
Who are you talking to? Have a friend on the phone?
It's just your imagination, Sojiro.
It's almost like I've had my shop swiped from under my butt. That means you can lock up for me, right? I'm about to head out. And don't stay up too late either. Got it?
Roger.
Well, don't overdo it.
Now we have to figure out how we're going to get Futaba on the other side of the wall. Perhaps we could climb it with her? I don't think it's too high for us.
There are too many searchlights in the area. We'd be quickly surrounded.
We're going to need a decoy to put a dent in their defenses for us.
One decoy? Well, who do you think could actually pull that off?
Who could be a decoy by themselves? Now there's our leader. I knew you'd do it. Make a huge commotion to draw as much of the Shadow's attention as you can for us.
This still sounds too dangerous, even for him. Shouldn't someone back him up?
I can provide support. I will divide the enemy's attention between him and myself. This will lighten the burden placed upon you. No prob. All right, we've got a plan. Now we just have to assign roles to the rest of the team. Hey. Get to work.
Hello, trickster. Awaken your new self. It seems that it can gain new power. It seems that it can gain... Choose which... Is this the persona you... Now, let us begin. Performing a fusion. May luck be on your side.
Welcome. Which one? Who's it for? Which one? Who's it for? Are you sure? Are you sure? Everyone remember their roles?
You, me, and Ryuji are going to destroy the searchlights.
No worries there. We'll mess him up quick.
As Futaba hacks into the control panel, Haru, Makoto, and I shall protect her.
We're not to let a single shadow past us.
No worries there either.
Okay, you guys are gonna be lifesavers. I swear I'll drop that wall, no matter what.
My goal is to lure the initial wave of enemies elsewhere. After losing them elsewhere, I'll return to you. Thanks, Sophia. But don't be too reckless. Got it. I won't be too reckless.
And the linchpin to this whole operation is...
You're gonna be the star of this distraction. Make it as flashy as possible.
Time to move out.
We're carving a path all the way to Alice's castle.
Got the plan down, Pat? Then let's go!
Let's go.
Almost time.
Yeah, let's do this.
Careful, Joker! We got one coming up! We're on! Right, let's go! Whoa, there's a lot of them. All yours, Joker. Alright, let's begin the operation. That was one hell of an entrance, Joker. They're all riled up. Just keep at it. Go ham until you've drawn every last bit of attention. Everyone else, proceed as planned. Joker got the diversion covered, so now's your time to shine.
The searchlights to us.
Where's the support protocol as she hacks the terminal?
Right. Let's secure the area in front of the gate first. Yes, yes! Slice them and dice them!
You're mine.
Starting to spoil Joker. Teach him a lesson.
Persona! Take this! Got it! Take this!
Joker's got the enemy big time back. Awesome job. Just a bit longer. Doing it all by himself, too. Now that's our Joker. I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Also, this deja vu.
Take this! Jack-o'-lantern, Pixie, Andres, ravage them!
Big red weapon one. Run the searchlight. No shadows in sight on our end.
You're mine!
Looks like the diversion
situation is working. All thanks to Joker. It's all up to you. I'm done. Mona, take over navigation for me. Gotcha. Good luck hacking. Joker, more shadows incoming.
Take this! Got it! Take this! Take this! This is it! Got it! Right here! You're mine!
Reinforcements are here.
It's over! Take this! This is it! Come! Grab it, Seth!
Purple will coming. Thunder, hang on. I'm working on it.
Shadows spreading the Shibuya streets. Government soon they know everything's signs.
Now I'm imagining it happening in the real world. And the cherry on top. Enjoy your horrible virus birthday, chums.
party?
Nice moves. How do you like this? And a boop.
Persona!
Thank goodness we made it in time.
That couldn't have gone better, Joker.
I've returned from my diversion. The plan appears to have been a success.
Hey, great hustle out there, Sophie. Now all we have to do is storm the castle.
Now the real fight begins. Let's mop up the rest of these shadows so we can get to 705.
Joker, your health is bad. It's showtime. Go for it, Joker.
Come!
Good thinking. You know I can count on you. Yeah, burn it up. Everyone's win their nuclear attack.
Andres! Here!
out too. Let's move out while we still can.
That looks suspicious.
Let us depart.
The searchlights are off now!
Looks like the plan worked. Time to breach the enemy's stronghold.
We have some shadows. Guards stuck around. Up to the KO count, so don't move on.
Ooh, we're in a good spot. This is easy kick.
On your back leg. Don't let out.
It's over.
The searchlights in the area ahead are still active. Those will be a breeze for Joker. We can slip right past him.
Wait, it's over? That's why.
Let's move on.
I'll reveal your true form.
One, two, three. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
I think they're on to us. Be more alert from now on.
So, you're the ones to fight Mrs. King. You will go no further. Once you are dead, Her Majesty can be at ease.
This one's tough. Careful, guys. Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful.
Persona! Arsene! Bighorn! You're mine!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Great technique, Joker.
Ha! Ravage them!
Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Jack-o'-lantern! Bighorn! Jack-o'-lantern! Pixie! Andres! Arsene! Bighorn! Andres!
The enemy's no pushover. Target its weakness to win. That's a big help.
So...
Can't touch Joker. Did I get that right?
I'll defeat the enemy. Where's my enemy?
Not here!
No, they brainwashed Joker so bad. You gotta catch him up quick. Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
You're right.
Of course, my other set.
gracefully. Did I get that word?
Enemy raise their attack power. You do not want to get hit right now.
Try harder.
Mona's running out of stamina. Spend it wisely.
Say your prayers.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Go, Mona, go! Time for my persona. I'm not done.
Mona follows up.
Thank you. I'm support my other self. Persona.
The enemy's no pushover. Target its weakness to win.
Time for my persona. Prepare yourself. I'm not done. Mona's really strong, isn't he?
Warning, this one's gonna be rough. Mona beat a strong enemy. Awesome.
Take a look at my new skill.
All set.
That takes care of that. Let's get going.
We can get inside from here. Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
All right, we're in.
I'm picking up that treasure like smell right above us in the throne room. Let's go.
The enemy's on high alert. Try not to do anything careless.
Ugh, it's locked.
Try finding a mechanism somewhere here.
Incoming!
How the heck did we get caught? There aren't any shadows nearby.
Hey, that did it. Good sleuthing, Joker. Let's get...
Intruders! Get them! How dare you filth defy Her Majesty!
Incoming! We're surrounded!
How did we get jumped?
My persona! Don't give up! The elevator's on its way! Hang in there!
Just look.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself! Enemy power level!
Nothing special.
Take it down! Burn it up! Now with wind or nuclear! Turning on us! Mona follows up! Leave it to me!
They really aren't messing around with us anymore.
You've gone quite a ways up already. How much further to the top?
There should be a stairwell on the other side of that door.
Invasive filth. You'll never reach the Royal Hall. The cost of defying Her Majesty is your heads.
Incoming! The exploring can wait until we know it's safe. That's a serious number. Try out that party popper? Warning! This one's gonna be rough! I got that! Leave it to me! Skipper's skill found its mark! leads to the stairwell. Maybe we should check outside. Could be worthwhile. Is your stamina okay? Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
Yep.
Oh, how about this way? Let's see where they take us.
That treasure-like smell isn't fun now. Let's get to the roof. This is where the smell's coming from. Be ready for anything, guys.
Is this some kind of birdcage?
What is this doing here?
And where's Alice?
She doesn't seem to be here.
Hey, look!
Is that a treasure? No. I can tell now this is something completely different from a treasure. Everyone, hide! Shadows ahead. What are they doing here?
Have you brought all the desires?
Yes, sir. This is all of them so far.
Desires?
More are coming soon. Capture every last one of them, seize their desires, and bring them here.
Understood, sir. Hey, those are...
Those are desires?
Yeah, the same as what we saw the other day.
Where'd they go? What was all that?
They said they were bringing desires here, right?
So those jewels are the desires? They looked like they got sucked up into that light.
There's no question. That treasure-like shimmering up there? That's the desire.
That is?
We did hear Alice was collecting them.
But that was a pile of gems. How come they turned into that shimmery thing?
This is just speculation, but maybe that up there's the original form of a desire? After all, people's desires don't naturally have a single concrete form, because we all find our own desires precious. That could be why they look like gems here. When the people had their desires seized by the shadows, they consciously felt them being taken, so the desires took form then.
But what turned them back into light? Their desires are still stolen.
Maybe Alice is considered their owner now that they're in her birdcage here. Alice doesn't seem to believe they can be stolen back. That's why they turned back into their base form.
It does seem to follow logically.
At any rate, if we reclaim the desires and release them from this cage, the people may well return to normal.
Yeah, that's definitely worth a try.
One moment. How does one steal light? A calling card? What is that? It's how we make that shimmery light take material form. If we make the owner aware that someone is after their treasure, it takes form. Desires should work the same way. To do it, we send a calling card to our target that says we're going to steal whatever is most precious to them. I got it. I think.
Are we sure it'll work, though? This isn't a palace with a treasure.
Nothing is obtained without action. We must at least try first.
For now, let's focus on securing our infiltration route.
Hell yeah! I'm getting there first!
Are you okay?
What was that?
I swear Skull ran into some kind of jail cell door. Is there another barrier?
Am I hearing something?
Sophie, wait!
Would you just go away?
What do you think you're doing looking at the guys like that? She's like such a waste of space, you know? Totally. She's such a loser. It hurts to look at her.
No. I just...
The hell was that?
You heard it too? A memory hidden by the monarch.
Sophie, are you all right?
No problem here. However, I did figure something out. That memory we heard is the key to the barrier.
How's that?
This cage is currently locked. You're right. What's that doing there? It will require a key, which we will find in the room those voices came from. It will be some sort of secret room, but we can't find this room here. We need to return to reality for that.
Reality? Why is that?
The room has been completely isolated. Its entrance exists only in the real world.
How'd you know all that? One of your programs or something?
I do not know. I merely sense it.
Maybe the lock on this cage is somehow linked to a lock in Alice's heart.
Mona-chan?
If Sophie's right, what we heard just now is a memory of the monarch. That means it's extremely important to her. I have a feeling that memory is acting as the lock on her heart, keeping us from getting past that door.
So the lock's an important memory.
It's only natural that the key to this place would be hidden somewhere that no one would find.
That logic is indeed sound, but how is it possible?
This is all just speculation so far. I've never seen anything like this either.
This could be another difference between the palaces and this jail.
We can't reach the secret room in this world, you said?
Correct. We must find the location in reality instead.
And that would be...
I was not able to detect it.
But it should be related to those voices somehow, right?
I could be wrong, but didn't it sound like someone was getting bullied?
Looking at guys like that. Maybe school age?
That could be. Brilliant deduction, Panther.
I'm just no stranger to hearing that kind of stuff, is all.
Panther.
If she's right, does that mean the key we need is somewhere in Alice's old school?
That would be logical.
All right, let's go do some investigating back in the real world next. We're gonna need a calling card, too. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
What the what? How are there no results?
Really? But isn't stuff like where celebs went to high school easy to find online?
Usually, yeah. But this time, no hits. Even on the underground sites. All I'm seeing is fake info from deluded fans. Even if she changed her name, there'd still be traces of that somewhere. Usually.
Shit, even you can't find Futaba?
This reeks of a serious scrub job. Someone, probably her, intentionally hid her past.
This is quite the setback. If we don't discover Alice's alma mater, we'll never find a way into that secret room.
But isn't it, like, impossible to just erase stuff from the internet on your own?
How else could we approach this?
What if Mako-chan's sister looks into it for us? She's a prosecutor turned lawyer. Maybe she'll have access to useful intel we couldn't gather ourselves.
Oh, that could work. Think it's doable, Makoto?
I don't have a problem doing it, but how exactly would I go about asking? Personal information and histories are legally protected, so I doubt she'd readily agree to hand that over to us.
Yeah, just asking her to tell us where Alice went to school is not gonna fly.
I hear you there. I really don't want to wind up on the other side of the table with her getting all, "Answer me!"
Ah, okay. Alice Hiragi's school.
It's the guy from...
The shady detective.
I'm PubSec, not just some cop detective. Wait, I'm not shady. Am I?
Yes, quite.
These kids are something else. Would you quit saying that kind of stuff with that smile on your face?
So what do you want?
Come on, enough of the cold shoulder. You know I'm trying to help you out.
You help us?
You want to know where Alice Hiragi went to school, right? Did you know how easy it was to eavesdrop on you here? For some reason, there's almost no personal info available on Alice Hiragi, especially prior to her debut. That is just a big old blank. So, since this is giving you all a hard time, I swooped in to lend a hand. Intel and Alice would be no sweat for me over in PubSec HQ, so how about it? Want some help?
Nah, we're good. We'll handle it on our own.
Yep, just a little more time and I'll get it myself.
Great! Happy to help. But wait, come on now. This is a real deal connection here. Just be grateful and take the intel.
We're sorry, we just have zero trust in the police.
I told you to stop smiling when you say that. Fine. I've got to earn your trust first. I get it. Alice Hiragi is your senpai.
She attended Kosei High?
Hmm? No. Everyone's senpai but yours.
She went to Shujin?
And don't forget it. Because you owe me one now. Got it?
Well, there he goes.
It's hard to gauge whether he's friend or foe.
More importantly, how did he know where Alice went to school?
Could the police already have their eyes on her as well?
It's possible. And it would mean
That we can trust him. For now, at least.
Well, I guess all we can do now is try it. We can find the secret room if we go to Shujin, right?
That appears to be correct. Everything should go and we'll have access.
Wow, huh? Sure. Got it.
With that settled, let's all head to Shujin now. There's no point in dawdling here.
Yeah, Makoto's right. Time to check out Shujin Academy.
You know,
Get to work.